Welcome to this channel.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This real matter, real life matter, where we talk about the challenges that the youths are forgoing here in Nigeria, our country. Today we'll be discussing. Sorry, what's the name? My name is Gene Thompson Christopher. What's the name, sir?
Okay, and by name John Agada Sunday. Native of Benin State.
Oh, you're welcome to this. Do
Thank
don't
you.
mind my attire. I have been in North for so long, so that's
that's
how we dress at times.
that's good. That's good. I
I'm
love it.
sorry. I will learn how to put on artificial official wears.
Okay, no problem.
Gaskia, I will learn it. Gaskia, I
Thank
will.
you.
Okay. Thank you. We'll be talking briefly just a topic. If I may ask you, sir, what do you have to say about the gross unemployment in Nigeria and Africa at large? And what do you have to say to youth out there who has already lost hope in this our system here in Nigeria, sir?
Hmm. The thing is that the system has already been corrupt. Normally, a young graduate now does not really know why they are even going to school again because they know that after schooling, there is really nothing to really fall back to. So my advice to every graduate up there is that while looking for the white collar job, while you're looking for the high paying job, whatever that is within your reach, whatever you find at your disposal, do it. For instance, now let's say for instance now you stay in an area whereby the dominant work there, menial job there, are maybe people that ride keke rider or okada business that you can do. Forget the fact that you're a graduate. She understand. The fact that you're a graduate does not mean you cannot do all these things. It's all one of my mentors always say that there are no menial jobs. We only have menial mind, meaning there are no small jobs. We only have small mind. I've seen many people that built houses from keke work, from okada work, from doing kabu work. Most of those guys, if you interview them vividly, you know that they are graduates. But in this is our Gen Z world, they don't really want to go that far or stoop low to want to learn how to drive, how to do all these small things. And these things brings money if we know if they are coordinated and they are channeling in a very purposeful and useful way to stop depending on parents, depending on guidance and then people around. So I see that getting a job is not what I really wanted because in my life I don't like depending on salary or waiting for 30 days just to get my life in order. So I had to learn keke. I know many people wouldn't want to stoop low for this, but I know what I wanted, I know what I was going. So I had to learn it keke from a very young guy, someone that I even senior with 5 years. So I had to learn the business, how to drive. He taught me, and then from there I got somebody that gave me his keke to drive at an high purchase. Okay, somebody bought it for me at high purchase, a very new keke. It was 1.350 then. I got it. The money was much though, but I had to just start. Or many people discouraged him, but I didn't listen to them. So I started up, and within 12, something that is meant for 1 year, 5 months, I finished the keke within 12 months, and the money I saved up, I added the keke. I sold the keke, and I bought a car then. So from there, I started building my life, building my career. Things were just coming to place instead of me waiting for white collar job that may not seem to even come at even though if the work should cause the pay and everything bills will even take it up. So I think for a graduate out there, whatever that you find within your reach, it will not be necessarily be the transportation sector. I'm just using as an example. It's my, for instance, now you stay in an area as a lady, stay in an area whereby you walk miles just to get like kose, this akara, this cake. You walk miles or how many meter just to get it. Why didn't you just find maybe get a 20K or something small money and just set up an akara business within your geographical location whereby you can people will start buying instead of trekking how many meter to go and buy such things. So I always say that there are no we don't lack there are no lack of job. We don't have lack job. We only lack productive mindset. We lack people who are productive with their horizon. And our world wants what they can get freely or at a very affordable or cheap rate. So with this kind of knowledge, if you are being productive and creative, there is no way we'll be poor.
Oh, thank you, sir. But if I may ask, like someone that just graduated from university, passing through the struggle, the process of life,
Hmm.
then in that kind of setting, will you say the person should, let's assume the person doesn't have money to, because if you want to start any business,
Hmm.
be it small or big, I think one of the key things or key factor you'll be considering
It's capital.
is capital. Yes, it's capital. And if you don't have capital, there are some business that require a long huge sum of money to to start it. Let's say for instance you have an idea on how to sell gas, and when you want to start doing gas business,
Hmm.
you need location. You understand, these are another thing you have to consider, because if those days I was taught that factors affecting production is how to produce, who to produce,
Yes.
sufficient use of resources,
Sure.
and availability of the resources as well. You
Hmm.
understand? So, you have to cross check all these things. If the money is not forthcoming, it becomes a problem. And
Sure.
once you don't have the money, even you yourself become the problem. So, sir,
Sure.
can you throw more light on someone that just came out from university after service? The person will be bombarded with thoughts, different thoughts on how to start life.
Hmm.
You get, like, if I should say, when I finished my own university, life was a little bit hard for me, you understand? Though
Hmm.
I stayed here in the north,
Hmm.
get, so it was just by the grace of God that I was able to, step up. Know that I've gotten where I'm supposed to be. So, sir, what can you say about that, sir?
Okay. So
Someone that is just coming up, like,
concerning those that just finish school or just coming up or just
yeah,
trying to find their feet
yeah, their
in
feet
life
in life,
and they
yes,
don't really have
money.
capital or something to start off. So the best way is to leverage on the internet business. I think business has make baby boomer, and what I mean by baby boomer has make people millionaire and billionaire in our time more than the one agrarian era done or have did. For instance, now you cannot compare Dangote Elon Musk together now. Just compare Dangote and Elon Musk now in this my analogy now. See the rate at which Dangote has started. See how fast Dangote has started his business and see when Elon Musk just get started and compare them. They are not even one in any way close together. So the internet has become a a widespread opportunity. Let me just put it that way. A widespread opportunity whereby an ordinary person can just leverage on the internet and skyrocket. We have various businesses in on online which can learn. You don't even need huge capital. Most of us the data we use data, go to social media every day. We burn data on social media, on TikTok, on various social media on a daily basis. Some can even stay on the internet for 5 hours straight without offering their phone. But we don't generate money through those means. So aside from the physical business that you can do, which is obtainable by anybody too. So if you don't have capital to venture into normal business, go to online business. There are many business you can learn, like the likes of digital marketing, freelancing, CPA marketing, surveying, UK surveying, writing for companies abroad and earning in dollars. So there are various business you can do online. So let's go of this. I don't know how to start. I'm not enough. I don't have any qualification to start. I'm very sure that 90% of our citizens have an Android phone that they can use to connect to the internet. So why not just use that means to leverage some of those guys print recharge card. There are many things you can do. Creating content, you can do anything online and get your money and get yourself a well deserved life. And you can start off from there. From there, you can generate. You just want to generate from the internet. You can use them to start normal physical businesses like transport businesses, farming, and all these things. So,
Oh, thank you, sir.
okay.
I read economics. I want to ask more on this area, because some persons might have I talk about unemployment. I know there is military unemployment. You just choose not to,
Mm,
and other factors that might affect unemployment. But if I should put it this way, there are some people there that they might be looking very intelligent when you talk about venturing into online business
mm,
or platform.
mm,
But there's some person that they don't know how to do this. Like for instance, I know some persons currently that once you see these people, you know that you will be thinking that they can do this, but they don't. I know one thing again is management. You
Sure.
know, you might be seeing someone thinking that he might know this thing very well, but he might have little or no idea about that thing.
Okay.
So I think it's not everybody. Maybe those ones coming out, it's not everybody that will be fit for that. You understand? There are some people that don't have. One thing again that has this online is management.
Mm.
Once you don't manage it well, it will fail. So, sir, what can you say about management and those people that does not have, correlating skills towards
Those things.
those things? You understand? Because it's not all persons that
Mm.
will know how to do these things.
Sure.
So, are you saying that, or if I may ask, are you saying that anybody that comes out from university should venture into this if work is not forthcoming, or if what he read in school, or maybe his profession or his discipline is not forthcoming, the person should venture into online platform? Because I know very well there are some people who are playing football now, they don't know how to play football. They
Mm.
are just doing because their friends are doing it and it's affecting them.
Okay.
Because most persons who are just like you say, who are maybe boosting in one area or the other,
Mm.
is because they understand the game. You understand? Another thing is you understanding what you are doing. So
Okay.
I want to say for those people or those persons who might want to venture into this, because I'll strongly tell you that some persons, for instance, I know when I was in school there, I knew some person that they're in school but they don't know the reason why they are there. So
Mm.
I think it's not a person that need to go to school as well.
Sure.
So what can you say about those persons, about their skills, how to narrow it down to this particular platform you just talk about? Because I saw that many people are talking about unemployment. It's
Hmm.
not all persons can
Mm.
do it. You
Sure.
understand?
Sure.
So what can you say about that,
So let
sir?
me start off with how they can acquire those skills and if they are not well conversant with those skills before. So Bible, let me just relate a scriptural term. Bible say, ask for the ancient parts, and when you find it, walk ye in it. In any part you want to venture into, there must be somebody that is already doing well
So
in that
that
part.
you say you should have a mentor.
Yes.
Yes.
So in any part,
Yeah.
just get somebody that is doing well. So follow suit. That's why you should know you need a coach and a mentor in whatever field you want. So like for the school part, you said not everybody actually needs to go to school. If you see that you are done, you can as far as you can read and write. To me, as far as you can read and write, you are qualified to be whatever you want to be in this life. Sure, you get. As far as you can read and write, going to a university is not a must these days because
After finishing school,
we have many schools online you can even do now. So you mustn't become a graduate physically before you can become a billionaire. So school is an idea or a mentality whereby you put upon ourselves that if you have not gone to university or school, you are not worthy of becoming anybody. It's not true. It's not always true because many all these guys that create apps, most of them are not graduates. All these people are not graduates, but they are well sophisticated when it comes to technology. So school shouldn't be a barrier to success in life.
I really appreciate. I really appreciate.
No concern.
I really appreciate. Just like what he has rightfully said that school is not everything. That when you leave school, you should just, you know, put yourself in one thing doing. If
Mm,
if it's around you selling akara, please just do.
sure,
Rather than waiting for the government, he have said it. He have hit the nail on the head. Instead of him beating around the bush, he just make sure he hits it on the head.
sure.
So I'm advising the youth out there, please find something doing rather than waiting for government or waiting for your mommy and daddy. Please find something doing, and I strongly believe that once you do that, the sky will be your starting
Yes,
point.
sure, sure.
Thank you. Bye,
Thank
and
you,
watch
sir.
more of